I have 2 more days to finish this. And I ran out of boning. I ran out of boning. And I bought the wrong one. So I gotta go to bed and wake up early to get to the store. But my mom won't let me go to sleep because I'm stuck on which technique am I gonna use. I'm really excited about this dress. My eyes sleepy, but my mind is wide awake because I really want to see the finished product. And I have a fitting this Saturday. And I'll be traveling on Friday. Pray for your girl.
So first thing first was to get some muslin, and muslin is usually just a cheaper fabric. I got it in the same weight as the actual fabric I was going to use on the dress. And what I did was I cut it like 5 by 17 inches just to lay it on this bodice of my body form to really drape out each piece of the corset. Normally, I don't drape, which is kind of interesting. A lot of designers may drape. I usually like to take the measurements, head straight to the pattern, paper, and boom, boom, bam. But in this case, I was like, you know what, t.a.l.a.y.a girl, let's go ahead and drape this thing out. Have fun with it. Get your hands, touch all over this fabric. And then next thing was to take that drape and put it on some paper and use my tracing wheel to go over every single piece I just draped. And once I would do that, I would true my lines with my ruler. That way, every line can be straight. No crooked lines when you sew. No bumpy lines when you sew. That thing needs to be crisp and clean. Boom, dada. Excuse my ad libs. I just feel like they add to the story. Don't you think? They just add to the story. So I got all of that done. I traced it. I transferred it to paper. And then now it's just a matter of lining up each pattern piece, truing out that waistline, making sure everything is even.
Okay, so now I got this boning, but it doesn't fit in my casing, and I'm not about to make a new one. So I'm about to put in a little extra work and cut it and thin it out, and then melt the fabric, well, the casing that it kind of has over it, the little braid piece. There we go. Kind of melt it so it doesn't fray and I don't keep having this little plastic thing fall out. I did a few test runs and I was like, okay, that works, but it is a bit time consuming. It is Thursday, 1:50, and baby girl, the first fit is almost done. I just have to add the hem hair, well, not the hem hair, the horse hair trim. I'm gonna kind of top stitch, not really top stitch, just kind of stay stitch the pleats so it can create that volume that I'm looking for. And then I'm gonna hem the dress, hem the hem, and add the hook and eye to the back, and then give her a nice little press or whatever, and then put her in the garment bag. And I get to clean up my house before I go out of town. My side hustle, as you can see, tomorrow, I end that at 7 p.m. Then I really want to be on the road by 7:30 to drive to Florida. But I really need to give my house a good cleaning because I don't know if it's just me, but do y'all feel like if you don't clean your house before you go out of town, you just kind of discombobulated? Maybe it's a control thing. I don't know. Maybe it's a mind thing. I just really prefer a clean house. So when I come back in town, I can wait a whole week to unpack because my house already clean. And I'm going to have to clean it in a week anyway from the week. Man, I'm just a clean freak. I ain't going to lie. But this is the baby girl. Baby girl looking all cute or whatever. Look at her. Look at her. Boom. 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 All right. Okay, so I finished the dress in time. I actually finished the dress on Thursday night, and I was able to do some laundry, clean my house, because like I said, I don't believe in a dirty house when you go out of town. I need for my house to be clean when I leave, so that way when I come back, my thoughts will be clear and I can live out of my pack bag for that week. Don't judge me. Anywho, so we're about to take this little 4.5 hour trip. I got my coffee. I got my Publix purified water. And you know I got to have my Chick-fil-A. I ain't gonna put it all in the camera because Chick-fil-A ain't sponsoring me just yet. So I made it to my mama's house safely. I got into Florida last night, like around 12:30. And the drive was easy. It was, the traffic was amazing, but I took a back way and I felt the Holy Spirit telling me, don't do this no more. Like, just leave early in the morning during the daylight, because as y'all can see, I wear glasses. These are real prescriptive glasses, and I can't see at night. I have astigmatism in my left eye, and at night the lights, it's like a halo, and I really can't see. So I took some back roads, and the roads were bumpy. Then there was a charter bus. Then you know how you try to be illegal. I'm not gonna put all my business out there. Anywho, I made it safely. So right now I am headed to the fitting. I'm gonna go get some coffee first. Gotta have my coffee. Then I'm gonna go to the fabric store really quick and get some more samples of the actual self fabric that the dress is gonna be made out of. I wanna get like different hues of red just to see which one the young lady likes the most, which one she's wearing to prom. And then I'm gonna head over there to the fitting and just kind of see what's going on, see how this dress looking on her, y'all. I'm very excited. And it's Easter weekend, so I'm even more excited because after that, I get to spend some time with my family. Like, I get to laugh and just be loved on and give love back out and shoot the shits. I get to shoot the shits. So yeah, I got my little lips on. You know, this ain't nothing but a little gloss. You know, I had to jazz it up. I got a little pony in, not too fancy, you know. I just got a little shorts on, my little short set on or whatever. Got my little short set on. I've gotten really far on the final fabric. Let me give you a little quick rundown about this fabric. So when it comes to fabric, it's sold, but you can purchase it by the yard, but sometimes certain fabrics aren't as wide. Some fabrics are like 46 inches wide per yard. Some fabrics are 54, 58. When I was living in LA, I was used to wider fabrics. So purchasing from Joann sometimes can have you spending a lot of money because you have to buy a lot of fabric by the yard just because it's not wide enough. So in total, I bought 9 yards. At first, I bought 6 yards thinking that, okay, this is enough fabric. The mock-up fabric I bought 4 yards, but that was muslin and it was ultra wide. But I did end up redraping the skirt because when I tried it on her, it was giving this puff, saggy diaper feel. And I was like, yeah, this ain't it. So I was trying to find a technique on how can I make those pleats stay, but still look flattering. and not have it look like just a bunch of fabric on her, because I initially bought 6 yards. I laid out my patterns because, like I said, I redraped the skirt. And by me redraping the skirt, I had to add more volume towards the hem because it was supposed to give a luxe and it was giving not enough. And by me redoing that skirt, I ate up a lot more fabric. So then I called the Joann store by my house and they had no more fabric. Now, mind you, her prom is on the 30th. I needed to get the dress to her by the 23rd. She lives in Florida. I didn't have time to really wait for shipping and handling. I needed to get ASAP. So I had to drive to Cumming, Georgia, which is about 30 minutes away from me. There was no traffic, so 30 minutes without traffic. And I bought the last 3 yards. It was just enough. However, one of the patterns I had to kind of lay on the diagonal, which is called the bias. So it created a bit of a stretch. However, what I did was I didn't ease it into it. I just kind of let it drape and I cut off the excess because I did not want to change the entire shape of the dress. But we made it work. This dress is called Communion at the Prom, also called Prom Season, in the color Jesus Blood Red. Look at how gorgeous it is from the front. Like, it's giving Oscars, it's giving Grammys 2023, it's giving Met Gala 2023, it's giving, the category is t.a.l.a.y.a Jessie Designs. t.a.l.a.y.a Jessie Designs. It's giving Oscars 2023. Or maybe BT Awards 2022. It's giving Met Gala 2023. 2023 for me. 2022 is the year for you and me and you and me and you and me. Y'all, this is gorgeous. I ain't even gonna lie. This is gorgeous. She loved the dress. And on top of that, I loved it. Like, I blew my own mind. I think when I create, the goal is to be better than I was last time. Definitely learn some new techniques. But the more I create, it feels like the more I become as a person. It's a word in there somewhere. Catch that word. But I was really happy that she was happy. And I'm just excited to see what else is in me, what else I create. And I hope you guys join me along this journey because I promise you it's worth it. And remember, the process may be bumpy, but the outcome is always worth it. With that being said, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell, and share this with somebody you know. I hope the video will encourage them. I love you guys. Until next time. Ah!